What's going on? Sorry. This is just a little test stream.
Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Okay. Sorry about that.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright. Sorry about that. So...
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
So, this is a test stream. I just got this webcam, so I'm gonna try to utilize it. I want to see how it goes and if it works pretty well. If it does work, I know I'm new at this, so it's a bit dark. I want to see how it works. If not, I'll use it for streaming. Right now it's just a rough setup. I'll play this for a little bit and see how it goes. I'll do one episode and see how this goes, and if
Floyd Rose, homicide.
it needs to be
You might
fixed,
back
I'll go
up?
ahead and I'll fix it.
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Now I've played this before. I played it when it was on a 360.
This is a fist hump. Just
when it
going
came
through the
out.
motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
What? Look at what junk.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Of course it is for cops. What we do. What we do. Oh, okay, got it.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Paper.
tell you I'm jinxed.
Let's see.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work.
Kind of wish I did
The
better with
mind
the interrogation,
is the last
but I
great
suck at those.
mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it
Is
ever?
He's all excited.
I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look
No,
at this.
shit, wrong button. No. Damn it. Can I skip? Can I skip? No.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
No.
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor.
Crap.
Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind
That might happen a
is
lot.
the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Shit.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
Watch it again.
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted
No
to talk
way,
to you
can't
about.
skip this. No, I can't. No. Screw you.
Battle
guys.
fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful
Look, I'll talk during
tools
this one because
in the right hands, Sheldon.
See, I really enjoyed this game
I've been to visit some
because
of the guys
for
at
me,
the
I thought it
VA
had a good
hospital.
story. I enjoyed it. I
A good friend of mine.
just
so far
there's a
away.
lot of things I missed because I just went through it quickly. The first time I
We
played
went
it,
through a lot together.
I just
Yes.
rushed through. I
Give me
screwed
his
up a lot of
details and I'll make a
investigation, especially during the interrogation.
I have a
Can't
number of
interrogate
clinics
crap.
in Los Angeles, Courtney
I,
Sheldon. And
I
your
failed
penance,
at least
for your
maybe
friend's help,
50% of the
is to come and work
interrogations
at
that I
one of
did.
them in your
this
spare
game.
time, with what little
So
spare
I
time
am
a
gonna
medical
go ahead
student
and
has.
take my time
Is
with
that a
this
deal?
Is it ever?
and focus a
I
lot more
can't
and
thank you
actually
enough.
I'm not promising a cure,
read
Courtney.
my notes this
I
time
want you to remember that.
that I take.
Every physician
during
has
this game.
patients that he
I
cannot
want to see how
hope
it goes
to
and
cure,
get to the
for
deeper
whom
of
he
this.
can only smooth the
And
path to death.
hopefully you guys will come along with me on this journey because, well, I do it for fun. It's a hobby. But other than that,
I tell you I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
back down. Okay. Yay.
Nothing significant.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
This guy. This guy's. I'll pick up everything. Check everything.
I don't think this is going to help
might.
us.
But you never know. How come that's the only brown bottle here?
Probably nothing.
Alright. Nope. I already checked this, didn't I?
Incidental.
Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's the hell way over there. There we go. Paintbrush.
This isn't what we're looking
The
for.
paintbrush. It might be. Alright, whatever. Insta heat. That's right, I did that. Did I hear a cat? I heard a cat. Hello. Bloodstain.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Open up book. Bloodstain. That's it. Intuition. I got shit. I ain't smart for crap right now. Okay. Hey.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Unless there's another piece of glass on the roof. I don't know how that. Okay. Durka, Durka, Durka.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm taking a nap. Oh, the goddamn beer bottles in this.
What kind
I
of
don't
chumps do
think
these
so.
homicide guys
I'll
think
take a
we
nap,
are?
guys. Wake me up later. Can't nap. You're on your own.
Circumstantial.
What do you mean circumstantial? It looks like there's lipstick.
Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
Ah, this guy. So impatient. I'm surprised that held.
How you doing, Cole?
Hell yeah, I
Found
did.
it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Hello.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Because he was planning on coming back for it a bit, because this looks like a nice gun. I don't know if I killed somebody with it, I wouldn't.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Shut up. Don't tell me how to.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Awesome. Please. Western crime scene. Blah 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 blah. Okay. What else? What else? Locations. Gun store. Set as destination. Let's do this.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Yeah, Ralph. Wait. Is that our car? No, our car's way over here. Run. Do 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 do. Oh wait. Wait. Oh, okay, can't talk to no one.
All these
Get in! Nope. I forgot to say like GTA. Although I'll treat it like it is. Whoa. Woo, that was close. I don't know what that meant. Jesse. And power slide. Gun store. We sell guns.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Tap.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27, pearl grips. Oh, the walnut grip? Nope. Oop. Pearl grip.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
That seemed kind of snarky, sir. Sarcasm does not suit you. Wah, wah, wah.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga Din.
Apartment residence of Schroeder. What is with this music? I forgot how ridiculous this music is. but I guess it's appropriate for this time frame.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Keep it up, dude. I'll get a new partner. Keep it up. Now. Oh, wait a minute. Son of a bitch. Crap. I gotta take the freeway. Gotta get on the freeway. That was a waste of my great God-given talents. Yeah. Why is this person familiar? Why? Get out of my way. Fuck! I can't drive for shit. Oh. Go across the street. Jaywalking, because that's what a cop does. No, we can't look at his car and be like, hey, this is his license plate. Yeah. Number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Wait, I want to make sure there's nothing down. I guess not. Look, fire comes. Number 2, there we go.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps.
welcome.
This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my
It's in
drawer.
my drawer.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down
Ow,
for
look at
this.
Wait.
You ready, tough guy?
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
Yeah. My partner got knocked out. He's an idiot.
Quit prancing around and hit me.
That was.
Ralph,
All right.
you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me
Yeah,
off
sure,
guard.
buddy. You just
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
took
take
your
a
eyes
look
off
around.
the prize. cigarette.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. Seems irrelevant.
Look at this. A magazine.
Maybe if...
A magazine. Put it back down. Oh, yeah. There we go. A notebook. $20, 25, 20, 40, 40. Okay.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
I take the hornet's nest.
Call it in, partner.
I pick the hornet's
nest. Leave the
nest.
book where you found it.
Ah.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Yeah. Fuzzy haze.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
He's calling you not men. Oh man. All right. I think it's a good stopping point for now.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed
this is
water.
a test.
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right
as
wrongs.
any.
But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan.